So you want to start a business, but you have no working capital. If you are looking for business models that require little money to start, this video is for you. I will be providing 5 business models and ways to implement each one in addition to what to watch out for. For startup businesses, finding money to fund the initial stages of a business can be a challenge. Let's face it, it's not like money is just raining down on you for your idea. In the beginning, many startups have difficulty raising venture funding or obtaining bank loans and just spend too much time looking for funding, not to mention too much money in prototypes or inventory. One way to avoid those traps is by using negative working capital. Negative working capital is when a business uses advanced customer cash to finance growth. You can avoid having to have cash on hand to start a business by receiving cash from customers upfront before having to pay for the product or service being sold. This makes your business less dependent on early outside funding. This allows you to focus on fine-tuning the business, creating, testing, refining, and proving your business model, instead of courting investors. Additionally, the longer you can wait to accept outside funding, the higher your company is often valued. I will introduce 5 customer-funded business models. Each of these models allows company founders to launch with little or no external financing. Once a business is able to get off the ground, venture capital becomes easier to find because you have already proved the company's viability. The first is the matchmaker model. Being the middleman connecting buyers and sellers. This model reduces the need for capital because the company has no inventory and cost of goods sold is often very low. Examples include real estate brokers, consignment shops, online companies such as Expedia and Airbnb. To implement this model, you want to focus on a narrow market and then expand from there as you get more capital from your customers. You'll want to watch out for finding yourself with a limited number of buyers or sellers, as this may mean that you have overestimated the need in the market. The second model is the deposit model. This is where you take a deposit from customers prior to providing the service. Consultants often utilize this business model. The business model can be effective if the work unfolds rather than consisting of a single transaction. For example, law firms require a retainer upfront and bill you using the money in the retainer as they do the work. You can implement this model by just asking customers upfront to pay a deposit. You'll want to watch out for chasing customers away by implementing a deposit. If customers need to pay a deposit, they may not want your service at all. The third model is the subscription model. This is where customers pay a set monthly fee in advance. This is often utilized with consumables such as food or vitamins or entertainment. This model can offer you smooth revenue growth compared to other startups. You can implement this model by offering a short trial subscription and then measuring the renewal rates. You want to watch out for renewal rates that are low. It may mean your offering may not be just right yet. Examples of this include Netflix, cable channels, gyms. Next is the standardize and resell model. This model uses the strategy of winning a contract to create something for one customer and then reselling a variant of that product on a wider scale. One example is when Bill Gates won a contract to provide an operating system for IBM, and then used the software as the underpinnings for the Windows system later sold on PCs. The last model is the scarcity model. This model is often used in retail as the retailer doesn't have to pay their vendor upfront. By using limited edition designs, retailers motivate customers to buy in the moment and not wait. This model can be used when there is rapid product or fashion obsolescence. To implement this model, your assortment can be wide or focused, but not deep. When the item is gone, it's gone. You have to watch out for the temptation to reorder what sells well. You can alter or build on it, but not repeat it. Those are the 5 business models that require low startup capital. I hope this helps you position your business to get off the ground with little outside capital.